Assalamu alaikum guys, hope you're all well and thank you so much for joining me today. I am making something that you guys have requested, which is Katori Chaat, and I really wanted to make this before Ramadan ends because it's an amazing dish for Iftari and also for Eid. So inshallah you will like this. So yeah, if you're new to my channel though, please press that subscribe button and also the bell icon. And yeah, let's go for it. For the dough we need 2 cups of plain flour, and I use measuring cups guys. Here I have 2 tablespoons of oil, and you can use any oil, and I've got half a teaspoon of salt. You can adjust accordingly, but I think half a teaspoon is fine. So now I'm going to add all this into a bowl. Make some room. So in goes the plain flour, the salt. Gonna give that a little mix, and then in goes the oil, and we're going to also be needing warm water to mix the dough. So I have about 300 milliliters of warm water, but I might not use it all. Just going to add this gradually until it forms a dough. Once the dough comes together, just knead it like so and leave it aside for 15 to 20 minutes. So it's now time for me to prepare the katoris, and I will show you that now. I'm just making small balls, and I made about 10 to 11 balls out of this. So guys, this is now done. I have also warming the oil because the oil needs to be hot. So I'm just doing that in the meantime. And yeah, I'm just going to roll the katori now and show you how I make the shape. So to make the katori, you can use a steel plate or a ladle. Both ways are effective. The only difference would be the size of the katori. So let's start off with the steel plate. I'm just rolling the dough, and I don't like the dough too thick and not too thin, so in the middle. And after rolling the dough, we are going to use a fork and poke everywhere like so. Okay, so now we are putting the dough on the plate like so, and just going to cut off the edges so it makes that plate shape. Now I don't like this size because it was a bit too big for my family, but I will show you this anyway. So like I said before, make sure the oil is hot. So I'm just pouring some oil on top, and the katori has opened up the sides, so now I'm just going to be using a tongue to get the steel plate out, and there we go, the katori shape has been made. And I'm just going to turn this and until they are golden and crispy. So that is example 1, and I'm going to show you now the next one. So next up is the ladle. I'm just poking the dough and just going to cover now like so and clean up the edges, and there we have it. The process is the same. So if the oil is hot, the katori will separate like so, and we're just going to cook this now until it's nice golden and crispy. There we have it. This is now done. This shape is slightly smaller to the first one, but I'm going to show you one more, which is my personal favorite. So you know the score by now. We do the whole process again. I'm using the steel plate, but this time I'm going to be cutting through the middle, so the shape for us is perfect. The other option is you could get a smaller steel plate, but because I don't have that, this way, it was perfectly fine for me as well. The dough is separating from the plate. Take the plate out, and yeah, the shape is super perfect. So believe me when I say this, when you make the first few, you are literally going to be a professional and make them super fast. Okay, so my rule of thumb is make the katori a day before, because that way you save so much time. I store them in an airtight container and they'll be perfectly fine for the next day. Assalamu alaikum guys, hope you're well. So this is the next day and I'm going to be making the katori chaat today. And the katoris, quickly show you, they're looking alhamdulillah fine. So here they are, what we made yesterday. And I put them in an airtight container and alhamdulillah they are absolutely perfect. So for the chaat, we have 2 small potatoes there. I've cut them and I'm going to be boiling them. 1 tin of chickpeas. Here I have 1 small onion and 1 tomato. You can add as less or as many as you like, depending on how much you are making. I have some semia here. They're also called salunia, so it depends on how you pronounce that. Here I have pomegranate, chaat masala and yogurt. You can use any, just my husband likes to have this for sehri, that's why I've got that one. And you've got tamarind sauce here. Again, you can use any brand. And lemon. Now I'm going to possibly add just half a lemon, so let's get on with this. So the potatoes being boiled there. So first we add the chickpeas. Next I'm adding onion and tomato, 2 tablespoons of yogurt, about a teaspoon of chaat masala, squeezing half a lemon, and about half tablespoon of tamarind sauce, and give it a good mix. And this is amazing for occasions because chaat is already made, the katori is made, and literally just need to assemble. Finally, just adding a pinch of salt and boiled potatoes. So the chaat is now made and I'm going to show you how we are going to serve this. If you have green chutney, then you can add that at this stage. Just gives it extra taste, I guess. I'm just sprinkling some chaat masala on top and now adding a bit of yogurt. And I'm now adding tamarind sauce on top, and this gives it an amazing tangy taste. Now adding pomegranate, and honestly guys, pomegranate with this chaat is absolutely amazing. And the final touches, so adding semia to this, and yeah, we are there. And there we have it guys, katori chaat is made. It's an amazing dish for iftari, Eid and all occasions. Very easy to make, super yummy. I hope you like this video. Until next time, Allah Hafiz.